friends? I'm back. It's Eric, free NBA Daily Bets. Yesterday was a small loss, but the losses were almost right. I almost don't count, but it's a sign of things to come. Good breaks are coming my way. I can feel it. So let's start off and get after it today. Tuesday, we got 4 games. First game up, we have the Los Angeles Lakers at the Philadelphia 76ers. And the biggest thing for me in this game is I want to bet the 76ers, but they just got so many people out of the lineup, so much offense out of the lineup with Paul George, Joel Embiid, and just like quality NBA players like Andre Drummond, Caleb Martin, Yabusele's also on the injury report. Like if Yabusele doesn't play, I mean, I don't know. I have a hard time trying to bet Philadelphia in this situation with their current roster. And then, I mean, LA's on the second night of a back-to-back. They won at Charlotte, but and they've won 4 in a row. Man, I want to fade them, man. I want to fade them, but I mean, we'll see if LeBron plays. He wants to play these second night of back-to-backs at age 40. Like, that's very admirable. I hope they keep letting him do it. He's been playing back-to-backs. They're kind of hit or miss with the like travel situation. Like they've shown up if they want to show up on the second night of back-to-backs with travel. They have shown up a little bit, but then they've also got beat pretty bad as well. So I don't know. Anthony Davis 37 minutes, LeBron 36 minutes, Austin Reeves 38, Max Christie 39 minutes. Rui Hachimura didn't play, so maybe he plays tonight. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I can only look Philadelphia, but the line's just too low. So the line's -4 for the Lakers. And, I mean, if the Lakers sit like Anthony Davis and LeBron, all right, then that game will probably go down to a pick 'em. And I lean 76ers. Maxey would just have to put the shoulder. You know what? I don't dive into player props that much, but and it's probably going to be high, but I still think Maxey points, Maxey assists, Maxey something, man. That guy's going to be involved for sure without Paul George. So that's the only way I can look for that game. Oh, and the over under is 219. But again, I don't know if Philadelphia has enough scoring to get to like 110, 109. Like I don't know, guys. I'm staying away from that game most likely, unless like the Maxey numbers are too low. Then I gotta jump on that. Let's see. Next game up, we got Houston at Atlanta. Both these teams played yesterday. Houston had a really nice win at Boston, while Atlanta lost at Minnesota from start to finish, even though they covered the spread. Let's see how many minutes Houston played. So Amen Thompson played 42 minutes, guys. That's a lot. Dylan Brooks 40, Sengun 34. Van Fleet, he hasn't been playing the second night of back-to-backs, and he played 37 minutes last night against Boston. I really doubt he plays, guys. Jalen Green 30. So that's a good amount of minutes there. Rockets have been kind of rolling. They've been playing really, really well, guys. They've won 3 out of the last 4. They've won 8 out of their last 12. No, 8 out of the last 10. I don't know, guys. But the only thing is, Atlanta, they have Trae Young and Dyson Daniels didn't play yesterday. I think they play today, but you never know. You never know. They've actually missed a couple games in a row, I think, this year. So, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. So, the Hawks, we'll see, guys. We'll see who they play. Let's see how many minutes. So, it's just the two guys, Wallace and Krejci, the 2 starting guards for Trae Young. And Dyson Daniels played 30 minutes. Everybody else played under that. DeAndre Hunter played 30. But the line is +5.5 to Atlanta. I kind of like +5.5 to Atlanta, guys. But I need to know if Trae Young and Dyson Daniels are playing. If those two guys are playing, I think this game's close. I think Houston coming off of a big win. I think that's an exhale spot. I'll put Atlanta down plus 5.5. We might want to. I don't know, guys. The thing is, like, it's just hard to tell with Trae Young. Like, if he gets ruled in, he'll go down like probably plus 4, and then if Van Fleet's ruled out too, it'll probably go down to plus 3, plus 2. That's a little low for me. We'll see where it goes. Over unders 228. Tell you what, guys, I kind of like the over. I kind of like that over if Trae Young does play. You know what? Hawks team total might be a good play too. Hawks team total over might be a good play. This is an out of conference game. Not a lot of like intenseness probably going to be brought from Houston. Probably a lackadaisical effort in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think that's a Houston flat spot. I want to find a way to bet Atlanta. That's how I want to look at that for sure. All right, next game up. We got Milwaukee at Portland, and Portland has no back-to-back. This is the second game of a 6-game homestand for them. They're very healthy. It's only DeAndre Ayton who is questionable. Kind of hope he doesn't play. Guy's kind of a head case sometimes. I feel like they just need like people who like want to play together with each other in that game, you know. Bucks are handedly beating the Jazz late in the fourth quarter right now. Giannis is 34 minutes. Probably end the game with 35 minutes. Brook Lopez 35. Lillard 38 minutes. So there's some good minutes logged there. Bobby Portis is out too. He probably won't play. They finally got their win off of their loss against the Clippers. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I like Portland. I want to bet Portland. The line is medium plus 6.5 to Portland. You know what, Portland? If for some reason that line goes to 8, I gotta bet Portland plus 8. Portland plus 8. With everybody healthy and the only thing is Milwaukee just beat this team. I mean, Portland just beat Milwaukee. So, in my opinion, I don't think Milwaukee's going to get up for this game. I don't think they respect Portland at all, even though they just lost to them. Second night of a back-to-back with travel. You know, if they smoke them by 10 points, like, hats off. Hats off to the Milwaukee Bucks, man. You know, I mean, honestly, if I get a plus 8.5, that's a bet, guys. The over-under is at 230. That's tough. I kind of lean over, but again, it's kind of hard with the Bucks. If you think the Bucks really care about this game, the game will go under. They'll strap up. They'll come ready to play. And Portland doesn't mind playing a little slower, but Portland usually scores better at home, guys. They usually do. Brooklyn, they scored over 114. No, they kind of regressed actually a little bit scoring at home because the 2 homestands ago they were scoring really well. Really well. But recently they've been playing more defense. Man, feels a little high, guys. Portland plus 8.5, I like that. If it gets to there, that's probably going to be a play on Portland. All right, last game up. We got the Golden State Warriors hosting the Utah Jazz. And we know Utah's playing right now. Let's see what the minutes logged are for Utah. Now, Jordan Clarkson, this was his first game back with plantar fasciitis. I really doubt he plays. I mean, he might. Who knows? Maybe he feels really good. Maybe he does and he plays. But I don't think so, guys. He only played 20 minutes tonight. But still, with that injury, I don't think he's going to play second night. So, let's see. Lauri Markkanen played 34. I doubt Lauri plays. They've been sending him on back-to-backs, like on purpose, and it's like near the trade deadline too. teams might be calling for him, but he hasn't been shooting the ball well. I think he's shooting a career low in like field goal percentage and 3-point percentage. So he hasn't been playing that well. But he's the only one who played a lot of minutes. So that's what's kind of like showing me, in my opinion, that they're not gonna play him. Like, he's the one who played a lot of minutes, kind of justifying sitting him. It's just my opinion. Except the Jazz. The only thing with the Jazz is that they've lost a lot of games recently. So John Collins didn't play today. Walker Kessler didn't play today. You kind of need to track the injury report a little bit, but I really don't care if Walker Kessler and them play and John Collins. Like, that's not moving the needle. So they'll lose 6 in a row after the game against Milwaukee. Golden State. Let's see what's going on with them if they're on the front end of a back-to-back. They are. So they have a much more important game against Oklahoma City on Wednesday. But the only thing is this, is that they need wins. Like, they can't afford to just like not take Utah seriously. Let's see what the line is. What? -10.5 with the Warriors right now. Over unders 229. Huh. -10.5 with the way the Warriors are playing right now. They really think this is just like a get right Warriors spot. Like, the Warriors are just going to come out and just get right. I mean, after their last couple of losses, they have. So, after the loss against Sacramento, they turned up against Chicago with 131 points. But the only thing is like this. They got Oklahoma City the next day, guys. Like, I don't know. Utah to Golden State's not that far of travel. I don't know, guys. It's a little high in my opinion. I'm probably not going to bet that game. Over under 229. 114. 119.5 for the Warriors for the team total. I don't know, guys. It feels really high. It feels really high for a Warriors game. The only thing is they could go off here. They could go off here. They're off a loss against the Lakers. It's just that front end of a back-to-back, like playing OKC the next night. That doesn't make me feel confident the Warriors just blowing this team out. I don't like that. They did do it against. They played well against Sacramento on the front end of the back-to-back, but man, I don't love that game, guys. I like it under, but I want to bet it over, and I like the Warriors, but I want to bet the Jazz. So I'm off that game, guys. I really don't like that game. So to recap the 4 games, Lakers. I don't like that game, man. I don't like the rosters for 76ers at all. I don't know, guys. Rockets, Hawks. That's the only game I might get. Well, and the Trailblazers. The Hawks I may get there if the line stays around that and Trae Young and Dyson Daniels ruled in and stays around 5 and everybody plays for the Rockets. Yeah, I could see the Hawks winning that game. Milwaukee. I like the Trailblazers +6, guys. I kind of like that. I might want to bet that sooner than later. I think that might get well, no, because it's going to 6.5. Man, yeah, that's what I was saying. If it goes to 8, I'm all over that. Over under 230, I don't know. You can't convince me. In the last game, I don't know, guys. I don't love this slate. I don't like the rosters who are playing. Yeah, follow me at Twitter if I ever get with anything today from today's games at Easy Money Wins. Drop a like, drop a comment. I appreciate the love, guys. Keep growing the show. Tell a friend, and I will see you on the next episode.